Morning to all those who have been blessed to wake up on this beautiful morning. Peace and blessings to all those who are tuning in. My name is Albert Knoblack. I am the author of the Legacy Protection Act, the real solution to America's watered down culture. Today, we will continue to dive into this book, chapter by chapter, until this whole book is read. For those who don't have the time, the energy, or the resources to get a copy of this book, I will take the pleasure of reading each chapter a day. Today we start with chapter 3. Why legacy has no backup plan. The cost of cultural neglect. The illusion of time. Many families believe they have plenty of time to plan until it's too late. We don't wait to buy car insurance after an accident or health insurance after we get sick. Yet we wait to protect our families until after tragedy strikes. Death doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't wait for preparation. And when it comes unannounced, it exposes every plan we never made, every document we never signed, and every policy we failed to purchase. The illusion of time has led to millions of unplanned funerals, last minute fundraisers, and children left with no clear direction forward. The reality of death in America. Over 2.8 million people die in the United States each year. The average funeral costs between $7,000 and $12,000, not including additional expenses like travel, housing, and unpaid time off work. Yet a staggering number of families have no emergency fund or protective coverage. When a loved one passes away, they're left to scramble, borrowing from relatives, setting up GoFundMe pages, or going into debt just to say goodbye. Without a plan, what should be a sacred time of grieving turns into a crisis. Debt replaces dignity, confusion replaces clarity, and legacy disappears in the fog of financial chaos. Cultural neglect is a silent killer. In many communities, especially among the poor and undeserved, life insurance is rarely discussed. For some, it's viewed as a scam. For others, it's too expensive or too complicated. And for many, it's something I'll get around to eventually. But eventually, it doesn't come. And when it doesn't, families suffer. This is more than procrastination, this is cultural neglect. A silence passed from generation to generation that says, we don't plan for death, we survive it. But survival is not the same as stewardship, and grief does not excuse a lack of preparation. The emotional cost of avoidance. Families already experience tremendous emotional pain when a loved one dies. But when that pain is stacked with financial trauma, it creates long term ripple effects. Family arguments over money, delayed or denied burial services, lingering resentment and blame, economic instability for years to come. Grief is hard, but financial chaos makes it worse. Planning ahead doesn't remove the pain, it creates space for healing. It gives children peace, it gives spouse closure, it gives communities clarity. What the Legacy Protection Act is urgent. Why the Legacy Protection Act is urgent. Every day that this legislation is delayed, families are left vulnerable. The Legacy Protection Act is a necessary shift in national priorities. It mandates that every parent, every couple applying for marriage, and every child support payer have a basic level of life insurance coverage. This is not a punishment, it is protection. Just like seatbelt laws and fire codes, this act is designed to save lives, prevent crisis, and create a structure where there is currently uncertainty. We must force a national shift from emotional avoidance to responsible preparation, from delay to discipline, from reaction to resolution. Quote, legacy is not what you leave behind, it's what you prepare ahead. A loving parent plans, a wise nation protects. Prayer for the day. God of foresight and mercy, teach us to prepare for wisdom. and courage. Help us break the cycle of delay and denial. Give us the strength to protect those who we love, not just in feeling but in action. Let our legacies be planned, not improvised. Amen. That is chapter 3. Since chapter 3 was short, I'm going to go ahead and read chapter 4, but it will be in a new video. Thank you for tuning in. Have a blessed day. Smile, be kind, and walk with purpose. Thank you.